What is you doing?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mama. Okay. So we're gonna this. Yay! And let's close it. All done. All done. Say good morning. Say hello. All right, you guys. I pumped a little bit this morning. I've actually been up since 5:10 in the morning because I'm trying to work out before Ripley wakes up for the day, because normally I work out after Ripley goes to sleep, and my nights have just been feeling so packed, so rushed. Like after we put him down to sleep at night, I normally work out and then I will either sauna, and then I have to shower, and then I have to pump, and then I have to edit, and it just feels like it's such a chaotic night. So I'm trying to kind of do like the Mel Robbins, like I think it's like 5 rule thingy, where it's like once the timer goes off, you just get up. And I've been doing that. So I set a timer for 5 o'clock, and it's kind of like my warning that like once 5:10 is coming, it's time for me to get up. And once my timer goes off at 5:10 again, that's my cue where I get up. So I kind of prepare myself around like 5 o'clock, like, okay, I only have 10 minutes left. And then once 5:10 hits, I'm like, okay, we're getting up, we're gonna go work out. And the night before, I normally lay my workout clothes out on the dresser. So I literally like roll out of bed, and then I slip into my workout clothes, and then I head downstairs. I'm like downstairs in the matter of like 4 minutes. And then I start my workout, which I've been doing it only for about 3 days right now. And it's been amazing. I love it. I'm definitely tired in the morning, but once I start my workout, I'm generally fine. And then Ripley normally wakes up between like 6:30, 7:30-ish, like that's kind of like the range. Yay! Sunshine. Hi, Sunshine. Say hi. Where is you going? Ripley, the last like week and a half, has been like extra attached to me lately. Like for an example, when I like try and leave him in the playpen, like that's downstairs and everything with all of his toys, like if I leave him in there and I walk away to go grab like my water in the kitchen, hi, or if I try and go to the bathroom and he watches me walk away, he like immediately gets upset, which normally he's like totally fine. Or if I like put him down on the floor, like by any of his toys, like right now we're in my room, but we have like this carpet in here, or like this blanket. Or like when I try and put him down on the floor, when I try and make the bed, he'll like get upset. Just like kind of anything like along those lines. I don't know if it's because he's teething. Zach and I think that he has another tooth coming in. This would be his 3rd tooth. And we think that he's just like in some discomfort. We think it's the like on the bottom part, because when we look, there's like a little bit of whiteness like right underneath the gums. So I don't know if he's just like irritated and like wants to be comforted all the time right now. But yeah, that's kind of like what's going on right now. I can't imagine what it feels like for like teeth to be like coming through your gums. I like feel so bad that babies have to like go through that, and like we don't necessarily understand because we don't like remember. But I feel so bad because I can't imagine like how uncomfortable that is, and how it like must like, yeah, it must like disrupt everything, like how they eat, their sleep, how they play, like just being comfortable during the day, things like that. I just shared my skincare routine on Instagram, but these are the two cleansers that I really love. This is the Clear Stem one, and this is the Youth to the People cleanser. And then when I want to like really like clean my pores and everything, I like to use the La Roche cleanser. This is like micro peeling, so it's like a super gentle like exfoliant cleanser. But for this morning, we're gonna use the Clear Stem one to help brighten up these dark eyes because I fear they're intense. So a company reached out to me and Zach to potentially like remodel our master bathroom and everything, and we were gonna work in a way where they would like give us a percentage off. Like they would help us like design the whole bathroom and then obviously remodel the whole bathroom. The design process was like entirely free, like for like the collab, and then they were gonna give us a certain percentage off to remodel the bathroom, and the percentage was pretty big. And when they sent us a quote to like what the quote would kind of be, like the range, you guys, it was literally $35,000 to remodel this bathroom in here. And we gave them like a number that we were kind of like thinking and everything, and when they came back with that number, I was just like, are you kidding me? $35,000 to remodel this bathroom. This is not even a house that Zach and I, this is not like our forever home. This is kind of just like our starter home. We are just like remodeling it so that when we go to sell, we obviously make profit off of it and everything. So we're only planning on staying here for a few years, but to remodel it for that price, are you joking me? They're like, oh, you can finance it and everything. And this was with the percentage taken off. And I'm like, finance it? Yeah, for the next like 4 years or something, like whatever. So this is why Zach and I literally do all of our remodels ourselves in this house, because paying somebody to remodel anything is just like so expensive. Honestly, the only thing I would pay somebody to do is paint, because I cannot stand painting anymore. But yeah, everything else we can do ourselves. So we will be remodeling this bathroom down the road ourselves.
Blue fishy? Blue fishy? It's Daddy!
First time I went in there last night, he wasn't even holding on to the railing.
Okay, I just got Ripley down for his nap. Recently, his first naps of the day have only been lasting maybe 45 minutes. I'm lucky if I get an hour, because his second nap of the day seems to be his longer nap right now. So this is the time where I normally do my skincare, my makeup, try and get dressed, and also have coffee. I would go and make my coffee right now, but I think I'm gonna save that for after I get ready so that I can at least get myself ready first. But I have been absolutely really loving getting myself ready a little bit every single day. Like normally, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I would like just stay in like a hoodie and like my sweatpants or just like my pajamas, and some days I will still do that, but at least like 3 to 4 times a week I'm trying to get myself dressed in like something that makes me feel good. And I like have been going out and buying myself maybe like once a week like a new sweater or a new pair of pants, like something that I can add to my wardrobe, because my wardrobe right now is a lot of clothes from when I was just like not a mom and like pre-pregnancy, and it's been difficult to try and like find my like mom style, like what I like. And I just know that I still like to dress fun with colors and all of that sorts of stuff. I kind of like that cool vibe, and I also really like that old money vibe. So I have like a wide range of like styles that I really like. But recently I've been trying to just like find staples that would go into my closet, that I can add to my closet, that I can wear over and over again, or I wouldn't get sick of in like a year or something like that. So stripes are a big hit for me right now. But anyways, I'm gonna go and get dressed. I'm gonna wear this black sweater. It's like a v-neck long sweater with a pair of jeans, and then I'm gonna wear a striped shirt underneath to like layer it a little bit. I wish I had like a scarf, because I feel like that would be really cute. Okay, I'm actually really here for the fit today, I think. I feel like this is really cute. The sweater's a little bit longer in the back, which I like, and I like the stripes right here. And then I'm also wearing my Grey Goose sneakers. I always get questions about these jeans. They're from J. Crew. I have them linked on my LTK, and then this sweater is also from J. Crew, and then this sweater is from Amazon, I believe. So good. It hits every single time. I'm not even kidding you. This is a little bit of a full circle moment, but Needed, this brand right here, reached out to me to do a little bit of a collab together, which is funny, not really funny, but cool, because this is the brand that I took for my prenatals during my pregnancy and everything, and I love them. I love everything by Needed. I've only tried their prenatals, but I see all of their products and I want to try literally everything because the quality of their products is amazing. Their ingredients, everything. I love what they stand for and all of that. So I'm super excited to be working with them. This is my first time trying the collagen powder and also the hydration support. Normally I drink the Element for like my electrolytes and everything, but I'm so excited to see how these taste. And then they also sent some cognitive support, which I need with this mom brain. But yeah, I'm gonna test these out for like the next 2 weeks and then give you guys kind of like a review on them. Also recently, I have been making Ripley smoothies with like frozen fruit, peanut butter, Greek yogurt, some of my breast milk, like frozen breast milk, I'll thaw it out. And then put it into his smoothies, and I will like store them in the freezer and then thaw it out in the morning and then put it into one of his like puree pouches. We have like silicone puree pouches that I put them in, and he loves them. He literally is obsessed. So this is like so perfect for after he wakes up from his first nap of the day. I like to give him a smoothie, and then after his second nap of the day, I like to give him his lunch plate. But he loves these smoothies, and they're so easy to make and like prep. Literally, we had extra, so I put them in these mini mason jars and store them in the freezer, and then I just took it out this morning to thaw it, and I'm gonna put it into his puree pouch. Ripley is still sleeping right now, so I'm going to try and squeeze in a quick OOTD video. Oh, here you go. Better. Look at this. It's amazing. In my last YouTube video, I said that I needed to clean this drawer, and I did organize it a little bit. So I put diapers over here, wipes, and then all his ointments and medicine or anything like that in here. Alright, I'm balancing you on my water bottle, but Ripley just went down for his second nap of the day. I'm hoping it's a little bit longer than his first one because his first one was quite short. I tried to offer him a bottle, but he only drank 1 ounce. So I'm going to try and give this to him like throughout the rest of the day. But yeah. I also am going to prep some of his lunch right now. So I just cooked him some chicken breast. He tried chicken for the first time like 2 nights ago, and he really liked it. So we had some in the fridge. So I made him some chicken breast, and then I'm also gonna give him just some orange slices and a little bit of Greek yogurt for his lunch plate today. And yeah, just like keep it super simple. All right, you guys, I just filmed another OOTD video just because I changed into something comfortable while I get some work done while Ripley's napping. But basically it's just this super oversized, massive cardigan, really thick, and then this white kind of just tank top, and then I'll show you my pants as well. My pants are these just like blue and white striped string pants. I got them off of Amazon. I'll put them on my LTK for you guys. But I want to show you guys my office because I'm trying to make my office a super cozy environment just because I am sick of like working at the kitchen table, and we have this extra bedroom in the house, or like spare room in the house upstairs that is a little bit smaller than the rest of the bedrooms. So I think I'm just going to permanently turn it into like an office. But I want to show you guys the vibe that I have for it right now. I need a rug in here and I need a new desk, so keep that in mind. But let me show you some of the artwork and kind of what I just have going on right now. Basically, this is the door when you walk in, and I'm gonna get a different desk eventually. I just have to find one that I really like. Also, ignore all of the cords. Why do we live in a world where cords are like still a thing? These are my husband's monitors that I also use to like do a ton of editing on. But yeah, I need a new desk so that I can like spice up my space a little bit. And then once I find a desk, I'm going to get a rug that just like fits this downstairs part. And then some artwork on the back walls. We have a lamp, and then I want to get a tall mirror right here just for like outfit pictures and things like that. But then from my desk view, I have this like love couch. Yeah, so I put that there, a little side table. It's like black and has like gold kind of pieces on it. And then I'm gonna put this artwork right here. So I'm gonna put one right here and one right here kind of next to it to fill those walls up. And then this was obviously a closet, but I would love to get either like sliding doors or something that I can put here that like closes this space off, or I'm going to take out these shelves in here and completely remodel this inside part and kind of make it like a book nook area and fill it just like with cool books, kind of like a hidden gem a little bit, just because it is a closet and it goes back a little bit, but I think I can turn it into something really cool. And then when you go this way, we obviously just have some drapes, and then my dog also chills with me in here when I work. But that's kind of the gist that I have going on in here right now. Like I said, I'm overworking at my kitchen table, and I really just want to make this place super cozy and everything, because there are nights where I'm in here working super late, and I would just like the vibe to feel like cozy, warm, creative, like get my creative brain working and all of that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of it so far. There's a few things that I have to change and get to kind of finish it up, but that will just like happen over time, I think. Let's see what he has to say. Hi. Want to say hi to the vlog?
Hello, vlog.
I'm trying to get the monitors on, but when I open up my laptop, the monitors don't turn on. Did you like unplug something?
Show me.
Okay. I can't swear. I was just gonna say that you literally are like a Google. Like, you know how to figure everything out. Like, you have an answer for everything. Alright, love you, bye. It's so crazy that Zach and I are already kind of like talking about Ripley's first birthday, because, oh my god, he's gonna be like 8 months soon. I can't even think about him turning 1 because it makes me so emo. But if you're a homeowner, there's always a laundry list of shit to do to your house. It never ends. Especially if you move into a house that needs a little bit of work, or you want to put a little bit of work into a house. So we're trying to get as much done before Ripley's first birthday, because we just want it to be like, it's gonna be the first time that we like host a big group of people at our house. And so I want it to be like very, you know, just like what I want, you know, like we gotta redo all the trim downstairs. We gotta finish the kitchen. We gotta get new light fixtures. We gotta hang new doors in certain areas. We gotta paint in some spots, like, and then also our whole landscaping outside in the backyard and the front yard needs to be like just refreshed, especially our grass area in our backyard. Like, I just want to get everything looking super, super nice before his first birthday, which I can't even think about. Like, I'm emo. I can't think about that. That's crazy. I already have a theme for his birthday, and I'm just debating on whether or not I want to do a big birthday party or make it a little bit smaller, but I just feel like I should do I feel like I should do a bigger birthday party. We'll see though. We'll see. It would be really cool with his theme. You guys can probably guess what his theme is, but So for Ripley's lunch today, I just made him a little bit of chicken breast and kept it in a little bit of a longer form so it's easier for him to eat. Some Greek yogurt with hemp hearts and also diced up some oranges. Okay, Ripley's just starting to wake up, so before I go and grab him, I'm going to make one of the needed, I'm gonna try it out, like the support drinks. This is the hydration packets, and it looks like they have a few different flavors in here, so let's see. Obviously, I think this one is lemon. Oh yeah, this one is lemon, grapefruit, lime. I feel like lime will probably be my favorite, so we're gonna go with this one first. It smells really good. Like, it smells like, doesn't smell fake. Oh. Okay, that is so subtle. Barely even know it's in there, which I actually really like. We're actually gonna take Greek yogurt and oranges.
Nice.
You wanna try chicken first? You got some bedhead. Got some crazy hairs in here sticking out the side.
Okay, bye-bye.
No, I love you.
Love you.
Hi. Hi. Alright, you guys, it's currently nighttime. I just got Ripley down to sleep. Hopefully he stays asleep. Zach is working late tonight, so he was not home for bedtime. I'm not sure what time he's gonna be home. But I forgot to talk to you guys about sleep training because I feel like I talk about it. I shared Ripley's like sleep training process on my TikTok. I made like a whole series out of it, or like a highlight out of it, and talked a lot about it on there, but I still get questions about his sleep training, what I did for it, what method I followed. So I figured I'd just talk about it on here to kind of like break it down as much as I can and answer all the questions that I get about it. So first of all, the sleep training method that we did for Ripley was kind of like a mixture of Care Babies and the Ferber method. It wasn't like, we didn't follow it like rule for rule. We definitely customized it a ton to make sure that we felt comfortable doing it and Ripley felt like safe and comfortable doing it too. So we like picked a method or two and then kind of like made it our own. So something that we didn't do any crying out. So basically what we did was to get Ripley to like transition from co-sleeping to his nursery, we started with naps during the day, and he would take all of his naps in his crib in his nursery during the day. And once he got like comfortable doing that, and we noticed that he was sleeping fine in there, that's kind of when we transitioned into nighttime like sleep training. The first thing that we did was like create a very strict nighttime routine, because that's like super recommended, especially to just like help babies sleep in general and for them to be able to like recognize that, oh, nighttime is here and it's almost bedtime. So we created a very strict like nighttime routine, and what we do for that is at 6:30 every single night at 6:30 we start bath time. Sometimes we deviate from 6:30, like we don't go any like sooner or later than 30 minutes from 6:30. So, but normally at 6:30 we start bath time, and he does a 20-minute bath, always 20 minutes. And then we take him out, we bring him in his nursery, we what do? Do diaper change, jammies, and then we put on his sleep sack. And then I will go to either give him a bottle or nurse him. I do notice that when I bottle feed him right before bed, he will always sleep through the night. Like, oh, he's waking up. All right, I just got him back down to sleep. I think he's sleeping, or he might just be like, yeah, he's asleep. But what I was saying is that normally when we give Ripley a bottle before he goes down for the night, he will likely, like 99% of the time, sleep entirely through the night until he has to wake up into the morning. But when I nurse him to sleep, sometimes he'll wake up around 5 o'clock in the morning and just kind of like talk to himself and then put him back down to sleep. So I do one or the other, just kind of depends if I'm feeling lazy and I just want to nurse him, or if I just want to make him a bottle. But then I'll give him his bottle, and then after his bottle, we will just kind of either read him a book. He's not really like into books that much right now because he's just like on the move. So when we try and read him a book, he just is trying to eat it or escape out of my lap. So we'll either read him a book or let him just kind of like play in his nursery for a little bit with like his toys. And then that only lasts 5 to 10 minutes. And then I will turn off like all the lights, turn on the Hatch sound machine with the red light, and then he knows it's nighttime. And then I'll rock him. He's already pretty sleepy at that point, but I'll rock him for about like, I don't know, 10 minutes. Before he falls asleep, I will lay him into his crib while he's awake, and then he will toss and turn for a little bit sometimes. Sometimes he'll fall asleep right away, or sometimes he will fall asleep in like 10 minutes or 20 minutes. He'll just like toss and turn, talk to himself. We leave like stuffed animals in his crib, so he'll play with his animals and then fall asleep, which is exactly what he just did tonight. So that's our nighttime routine as far as like sleep training goes. But how we sleep trained him, what we did was we did the 5-minute timers. So we would do our nighttime routine, and then if we walked out of the nursery and he started to cry, we would turn on a 5-minute timer. And then once that timer's up, if he was still crying, we would pop into his nursery and just calm him back down, let him know that we are there for him if he needs us. He's safe, he's okay. We used like a key phrase, and our phrase was the song The Itsy Bitsy Spider. That immediately calmed him down at the time. And we would try and be out of his nursery in like 90 seconds. And so we would repeat that process if he continued to cry after we left his nursery. If he was like really crying really bad, we would go in there and pick them up. But it's not suggested to pick them up. It's just suggested to pat their butts, because you're supposed to meet them halfway. We can't give them everything that they want, or else they're not gonna really like learn that it's okay to sleep on their own. But if he was really crying, I would go in there and pick him up, soothe him for about 5 minutes, and then put him back down after he was calm again. The only time that I would go in there, like when we went to go pat his butt, it was as if like he was whining. So it wasn't really a cry, it was more so just like a whine. But if he was like full blown crying, I would go in there and pick him up, because that's just how we felt comfortable doing the process. And he picked up on it really quickly, almost after 2 days. Night 3, he slept 12 hours. And then for the next like 2 to 3 weeks, he was sleeping 12 hours, 13 hours. I mean, it was amazing. And then he started to pop some teeth, and his bottom gums. He popped his first 2 teeth, and that kind of threw him off a little bit. And since I knew he was uncomfortable with his gums and it just being so irritating, like I can't imagine how painful that is, I completely threw the sleep training like out the window. And whenever he woke up in the middle of the night, just like crying, I would go in there and I would comfort him. I would nurse him back to sleep, because I just felt bad and we felt comfortable. That's just how like we feel comfortable doing the process. And then once his like gums or his teeth popped through and he started to just kind of go back to his normal self, I started at the sleep training again immediately. Was doing the same exact thing, and he caught on to it after one night. And for the past like 2 weeks, ever since his like teeth popped through, he's been sleeping through the night, going to bed at 7 o'clock, 7:30, waking up sometimes at 5 o'clock in the morning. Not always, but if he does wake up at 5 a.m., he will put himself back to sleep after about 15 minutes. He'll kind of just like toss, turn, talk to himself, play with his animals, fall back asleep until like 6 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock. His wake window for the day is anywhere between 6 o'clock and 7:30. That's his wake window. But if he is up before 6 o'clock in the morning, we try and get him to fall back asleep, just because it's pretty early for everybody. So, and I want his body to know that like his technical wake up time should be like anywhere between 6 to 7:30. So that's how we sleep trained him. We didn't do any like crying out. We did like the whine, like listening to him whine, the timers. But if he was crying, we picked him up. And yeah, for his naps during the day, he takes anywhere between 2 to 3 naps a day. I try to get him to have like 2 to 3 hours of like nap time during the day, because that seems to help avoid like him being overtired, crabby during the day, and it also helps him fall asleep and stay asleep during the middle of the night. So that's really, really helpful. yeah, I'm trying to think of like anything else that I get questions on as far as like sleep training. I get a lot of questions on like hunger cues. How do I know if it's a hunger cue or a comfort cue? If he wakes up in the middle of the night, or when he was waking up in the middle of the night, and if I went in there to pat his butt and then I would walk out again and he kept on waking up and waking up, I normally would sense that that is a hunger cue, and I would latch him, nurse him, and then put him back down. But if I went in there and patted his butt, got him calm again, and then he fell back asleep, I just knew that that was kind of like he just was looking for me. That was kind of like, oh, I just need some comfort right now. So if he kept on repeatedly waking up after like 2 or 3 times, I knew he was probably hungry. And then over time, that just got less and less and less. Like he just kept on waking up in the middle of the night, less and less and less. Literally 2 days. It took 2 days for him to like grasp onto this, which is mind-blowing, because if you know Ripley on a personal level, or if you've known him since he's been a newborn, you know that he was not a good sleeper or a good napper at all. It took forever for him to fall asleep at nighttime. And also when he was like 3 months old, 2 months old, he would have like 6-hour wake windows because he would make himself so overexhausted and so tired, and then it would make him so crabby and he would not want to fall asleep. And so it was just like a battle back and forth all the time. So now that he is like sleep trained for naps during the day and also at nighttime, he's such a happy baby, and I think he is just like overall a different baby in the best way possible. Well, I felt like I had something to say for naps during the day, but now I can't remember, and somebody's gonna ask me a question about it, and I'm gonna remember. But yeah, that's all I can think about right now. But anyways, I'm going to wrap up this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And maybe for my next vlog, I'll do like a little like skincare, makeup, get ready with me, chat, all the things. So feel free to ask questions. And yeah, make sure to, I guess, like, subscribe, comment, all the things. And I will see you guys in my next video.